Today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled atmosphere under the roof of Lone Depot Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Marlins played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Pablo Lopez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
The count now at 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 16 homers and an even 40 RBIs. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch. And that will miss for ball 4. So an error and a walk here to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 19.
Up next, Joey Votto looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's set and the pitch. The 1-0 home. Flips the zone low and outside for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here comes the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sanchez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Eugenio Suarez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 281 the average entering play. 25 homers and 79 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope. Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now it'll be Mike Mustakas. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch on its way.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Set and a 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 5. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here comes the 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come from Lone Depot Park right after this. Tyler Mahle starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now here is Jazz Chisholm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman,
And the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Miguel Rojas is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Molly has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
I got 2-1 to count.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Count 3-1.
One out, nobody on. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping up is Jesus Aguilar. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Rojas, base runner at first with 1 out. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Miami. We are still scoreless. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Fish have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Jonathan India digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0. Lopez, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now to bat, Tucker Barnhart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Tyler Mahle. And he puts it on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And now here is Brian Anderson in his career against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Brian Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He goes.
Standing in now, Jesus Sanchez.
That's the ball.
A ball and no strikes. 264 is average entering play. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 2-0 is taken, strike one.
2-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Ready now is Brian De La Cruz, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Sanchez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The second for 1. One's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting in, the catcher, Sandy Leon.
Next, it'll be Sandy Leon. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. 1-0.
The 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back now with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Nicolas Castellanos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jesse Winker will be next. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So stepping in is Jesse Winker. Worked a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
Oh. Oh.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one. The 1-2 pitch.
Oh.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning on this.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 25 homers and 79 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sanchez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hitting. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, Hallo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Down batting, second baseman, Chisholm.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jazz Chisholm flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The count now at 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 21 for him on the season as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 4 home runs and 32 driven in. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
And stepping in, Jesus Aguilar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But they're off to a good start. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Mustakas, and they could use a spark from him here. Open stance by Mustakas, and now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So here's Tyler Naquin, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Called strike 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here comes the 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And That is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Jonathan India. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds are down in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
And now the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Soler drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Naquin is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now that the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No, that's a
Up
ball.
and in for ball 1.
1-0. Hey!
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting the left fielder, Sanchez.
Digging in next, Jesus Sanchez worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with his side retired. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Anderson trying to get there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, fourth in the NL in that category. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Line drive, base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bouncer to the left side. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Now into the box, Jesse Winker trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here's the 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Brian De La Cruz. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. John Birdie will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
Now batting, the catcher, Sandy.
At the plate now, Sandy Leon. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Birdie on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Next to dig in, Pablo Lopez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they hold a 1-0 lead. John Birdie will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. It was a base hit last time up.
Joey Votto.
First delivery to him.
Oh, 1-0.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. He misses with a fastball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Mustakas. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Anderson trying to get there, and it's a foul ball. Oh, 1, here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And stepping up is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So next to hit is Jesus Aguilar. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, a fastball here too low. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Jorge.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here's the 0-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Ryan Hendricks, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 58, Ryan Hendricks.
So now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez. This is in the air out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Miami. Anthony Bender is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Now the first pitch.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
This is popped up. Anderson is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
the batter, number 6, shortstop, Jonathan India.
Next, here is Jonathan India. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now back, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 2-0. Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Down the right field line, that's a fair ball. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning. Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 26, Garrett Cooper.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. Lined hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
Jazz Chisholm will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's a ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Cooper stands at first with 1 out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped up. Mustakas has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Next, it'll be Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. From the stretch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to be a foul ball. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nick Senzel will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 0 for 7. The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
At the plate now is Nick Senzel, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set, and the pitch.
No, that's high.
Scott, the former Baltimore Oriole, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and a strike. The Fish are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talked about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Nobody out, runner on first. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
From the stretch.
Nope, I'll do.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
So a runner at first now with one away, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Swing and a line drive, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
2 balls and a strike now. Senzel on second. Winker is over at first with 1 away. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch.
3 balls.
Eugenio Suarez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Swing, and he pops him up. This will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Senzel rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Anthony Bass gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way, and here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sanchez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, second base.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Mustakas. Open stance by Mustakas, and now the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Jorge Soler. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. One away. Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first offering as he grounds one briskly to short, and that's through for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The back, the center fielder,
In now, John Birdie. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
now batting, catcher.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Road. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Sandy Leon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Oh.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Racing back the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, I know hindsight is 20/20, but it's obvious the manager should have taken him out a smidge earlier. Too late now. 3-run bomb is the result.
Skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mark Warren will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Kyle Farmer will also enter as a part of the double switch, as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Lewis Brinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Lewis Brinson.
first offering on its way, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Four runs here in this half inning. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And the pitch. Now a ball rolled softly to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. No surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Marlins are challenging the previous
All right,
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the battle moves safe.
Into the box, Jazz Chisholm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-0.
Nope, that's away.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Brinson leads off first with one away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Zach Pop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 56.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyler Naquin. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Down the third baseline. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1. A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon, exclusively right here on the show. So now to the plate, Kyle Farmer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Farmer, 30 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sanchez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Stepping in once again is Tucker Barnhart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. Two out, nobody on. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. This ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Marlins finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
7-1 the final today. The Miami Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Pablo Lopez picks up his team-leading 13th win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
On 13 hits, 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Reds, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they ran over the Reds 7-1. As of today, the Marlins sit in third place in the National League East division. They trail first by 4 games. And the Reds sit in fourth place in the National League Central division. They're 17.5 games out of first. The Atlanta Braves totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-4. Entering the day's action, the Braves are in second place in the NL East, 3 games back. And the Giants are in second place in the NL West, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. In the standings, the Mets sit in fourth place in the National League East division. They're 7 games back. And the Nationals are at the bottom of the division, 12 games behind first place. The D-backs amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 9-7. At the start of the day, the Phillies are atop the National League East division. They have a 3-game cushion. And the Diamondbacks sit in fourth place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Buccos had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-1. As of right now, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cardinals are third in the division. They trail by 8.5 games. The Los Angeles Dodgers put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-5. As of today, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Rockies are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rays halted their 6-game losing streak as they beat the O's in Baltimore 2-1. Heading into the day, the Orioles sit in third place in the American League East division. They're 15 games back. And the Rays are fourth in the division, 17 games out of first. Carlos Rodon struck out 12 on the way to the win, leading the White Sox to a victory over their Windy City rival Cubs 3-0. In the standings, the White Sox sit in first place in the American League Central Division, 6 games up on second place. And the Cubs are in first place in the NL Central, 6 games up on second place. The Boston Red Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 10-8. They now have 5 straight wins. Entering the day's action, the Indians are in second place in the AL Central, 6 games out of first. While the Red Sox are in first place in the AL East, they have a small half-game advantage. George Springer had 3 hits on the day, leading the Blue Jays to the W against Detroit 6-4. As of right now, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're 18.5 games out of first. And the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East Division, 20 games out of first. The Brewers hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-1. As of today, the Twins are in fourth place in the AL Central, 9 games back. And the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central, 6 games out of first. Zach Britton got the W and now has 5 this year as the Pinstripes took care of the A's 5-3. In the standings, the A's sit in third place in the American League West Division, 9.5 games behind first, while the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. Salvador Perez drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 5-2. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 8 games out of first. The Houston Astros brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Astros are atop the division, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of second. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
The month of August is coming to a close, and tomorrow rosters will expand. But first, here's what happened in yesterday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 4-0. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 4-1. The Reds launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-7. Manny Machado was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 11-5. The San Francisco Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-5. The Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 10-9. They now have 6 straight victories. Joaquin Diaz smacked a home run and drove in 3 as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 7-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-1. Yordan Alvarez plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 7-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in on-base percentage. The Texas Rangers went deep 4 times as they toppled the Rockies 12-2. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for a recap of the day's action and the latest news as rosters are expanded.